everybody. It is Genesis again. That's how I always introduce myself, Genesis again. And I'm actually set up to do some readings for new clients, and I thought I would share what I'm doing to prepare. So I've already laid out my table, which I'm really not showing right now, and my cards, and I have out some other items. Today is High John the Conqueror Day, if you've been following along. And so I was doing stuff for that. Well, I was doing stuff for that yesterday because I thought I would have to work today. And then lo and behold, didn't he come through because I'm at home. I'm working from home doing readings for clients. And so today what I'm going to do is grind this tobacco up a little bit more. That was a hefty pinch. This is just from the party store, and it's probably not the best because I don't consume tobacco anymore. And I never did buy loose tobacco, and I don't have anybody to tell me which tobacco to buy. That's the one I got, and it seems to work just fine. I just want to see if I can get it a little bit more like a powder. So I'm just using my mortar and pestle, not too fancy. Here we go. That's what it looks like in there. So, and the thought here is that I want to make sure, because I have a lot of air and fire in my chart, that I like to do communication things and try to feed my spirits with incense. And so I always have incense burning when I am doing any kind of work, be it meditation, divination, chanting, anything like that. I always have incense burning. So, and this is grinding up really nicely. I don't know if you are going to be able to see it. My camera is not like amazing. But, you know, it's grinding up really nicely. So what I'm going to add to that is just going to be frankincense and myrrh. I had an idea that I might try to add. I should have crunched that up separate. You should mix your things up separately, like break your frankincense up separate from your tobacco. I know, I just threw them all in together, but trust me, it will save. This myrrh is pretty crushed up already, so, but trust me, it will actually save you some heartache and physical pain in the long run if you crush everything separately. To me, I don't know, everybody has their own method, but sometimes having the cushion is nice too, because frankincense is a resin, and every once in a while it will try to shoot out of the container. I was going to try to show you a piece up close, but we all know that I'll have to save the good close-ups for the next camera model. So we have our frankincense and our tobacco. I'm going to mix a little bit of myrrh in there, and I'm just going to leave it all right here in what it's already in. I don't know which part is the mortar and which part is the pestle, I'll be real. I never did ask. I just wanted one my whole life, and then I got one many moons ago, and it was a great investment. I've used it for several years now. Like I said, I started studying witchcraft when I was 7. There was no turning back for me. So I've probably had this little mortar and pestle set up since I was, I don't know, 17 or 18. So for fuck's sake, almost 10 years. Alright. So what I'm going to do with this now, and it doesn't look much different than it looked just as tobacco, but what I'm going to do with this now is take one of my self-lighting coals. These are just like hookah coals, again, from the party store. If you live in Michigan, you have a good-ass party store, they should probably have, especially look in the smoking section, they're going to have hookah coals, incense, candles. They'll probably have the Jesus candles and the Virgen de Guadalupe candles and all of those things. So just look at your party store. That's where you're going to get your alcohol and everything anyway. I already fed my spirits some rum today. I'm going to get them some Crown. I want to get High John some Crown later. But I fed my spirits rum. So anyway, go to the party store. And if you don't live in Michigan and you have not a party store, a liquor store, or one of those weird states, or like Canada where it's like specifically beer or wine or something like that, then go to your other store and get some hookah coals or some other coals that you prefer. I know these are not the fanciest, but we are doing homegrown magic and we are sticking with that. So anyway, you get your coal. I got my little Born Lucky lighter because I love my lighters. I know it is not a match, but whatever. And normally I burn stuff in my cauldron, but today I was using this little incense burner. It just opens up. I do like using my cauldron a lot. It's easier to just throw things on there, but that's not a big deal. And you should be able to see that sparking. So again, that's a self-lighting coal. It's just gonna keep going and spark up. And then once it is ready, I'll just put some pinches of that tobacco, frankincense, and myrrh mix on there, so that and that I don't like the smoke from the coal itself. I'll be real. But anyway, once it's ready, I can start putting that mixture on there so that I can be kind of feeding the spirits that are coming through, and just continually uplifting the vibration of my space. Because I'm setting up for readings, or because I set up for readings, I also washed my hands and brushed my teeth and hit my face with witch hazel before I did this. And of course, I will use my favorite of all time, Florida water, to kind of cleanse my hands again before I start touching the cards. I do have my own oil that I'll use, and some other things. We all have our own tricks. But that is that. I just wanted to share that little bit. I'll post this later, and I love you guys so much. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and if any of my new clients watch this, thank you so much for booking with me. You inspired this video. All right, happy High John the Conqueror Day. Go out there, read about High John, just learn about your ancestors, pour out some libations today, thank them for their freedom, thank them for their tenacity, but most of all, celebrate High John today and just, celebrate. Work for freedom. Okay, that's it. I love you. Bye.